Okay, this is the next video that I have, and this one's going to be a guide to stop an argument. Okay, so I'm going to try to explain it the best way I can. So men, if you are having an argument with your girlfriend, lady, significant other, whatever, the first step you need to do, okay, is don't engage in the argument. You got to let her go ahead. She's going to be running around the house screaming and acting a darn fool, so what you have to do is remain calm. Now, it's going to piss her off that you're remaining calm, but you need to be listening to her at the same time while you're remaining calm. Because if you jump into that argument with her, brother, let me tell you, as a woman, I'm telling you, you're making the wrong decision. Now, if you're having an argument with her, say it's over another female, or whether you did or you didn't, get caught with the female or whatever, your best thing for you to do is, okay, don't lie. I mean, she's going to be hurt. But if she finds out the truth from somebody else, dude, you may wake up without something. She's going to tear all your stuff up. It's better for you to go ahead and tell the truth. Okay, if you are having sex with her or whatever, it's going to hurt her a lot. You betrayed her. You may even lose her. But if you lied to her, she's going to say, I asked you about it, and you looked me in the face and lied to me. You lied to me in my face. That is just like the ultimate slap. Now, some women are going to sit there and say, well, he didn't say he did it, and go on. Some of them will, but you know what? She is never going to trust you ever again. Ever. So you're going to have to, the best way you can do this is to go ahead and tell the truth about it and be truthful and say, look, yeah, okay, I got caught up. You ain't got to tell her everything you did. Don't do that. Don't tell her everything you did. Some things you need to take to the grave. Don't tell her everything you did. But you need to make sure you let her know, okay, I got caught up. And then from that point, okay, you tell her you're sorry. From that point, you have an opportunity to correct your behavior. You better be the best man she knows you could be from that point on. Okay? Now, during the argument, she's going to be screaming and yelling at you. Like I said, don't engage in that argument, especially when you're wrong. It's not a good idea because you're going to infuriate her, and then she's going to start tearing up your stuff. I'm telling you, don't do it. No, I've never done that. I don't touch people's things, property, because I don't want you touching my property, because I don't want you reaching out and grabbing my stuff to break it too. I don't play that game, sorry. Now, some chicks do, but I don't. I'm not going to scratch your car up. I'm not going to put gas, sugar in your tank. I'm not going to bust your tires. Well, okay, I have done that once, but it was legit. It was legit. So anyway, he knows who he is. But typically I don't touch people's stuff. We go on, we argue, whatever. I'm not going to even be reaching out to try to punch you or hit you or nothing. We can argue all day, and I won't put my hands on you. All day. Now, you step too close to me, we might have a problem. So the best way for you to end this argument is to, like I said, stay calm and try to keep talking. You got to keep talking to her in a calm voice. Now, women love a man's voice, the deepness of their voice. You just keep calm and you talk to her. Your voice is deep, and you just keep saying her name. Oh, I hate that. Oh, just saying my name will always change my mood. I want to be mad at you, but can't because you're calling my name. I can't. So you start saying my name, Abaka. So then you distract me. Or just another way to distract a woman. And she's arguing with you. She may be walking, you walk up on her. Now, you ain't walking up on her to fight. Because if you calm, she won't assume a threat. If you're screaming at her, she'll assume a threat. She'll be ready to fight. But if you walk up on her while she's screaming and yelling at you, don't scream and yell back at her. You got to keep yourself calm. At that point, you just kind of grab her or reach out to touch her. Grab her arm or reach out to grab her hand or whatever. And pull her close to you if she allow you to do that. Typically, a woman will allow you to do that, even when she pissed at you. Now, if she let you pull her close to you, you pretty much can end this argument pretty quickly. She may fight a little bit, but you gotta hold fast to that. Give her a kiss her, and talk and tell her you're sorry if you're in the wrong. Say you're sorry. You gotta hold her really close. Now, at this time, you can make your little Mac move, because once you ain't gonna get the sex started, the argument is done. She is not. And actually, it'll be one of the better sessions you have. So keep that in mind. Makeup sex is really great. But you got to get to that point. You can't be engaging in arguments with her, being childish and engaging in arguments with her. She's upset. Let her vent. Allow her to vent. Now, once she gets her venting, and you got to just be careful. I don't know what kind of woman you have, but you can't walk out and leave her standing there screaming and yelling, because when you come back, guess what? She's going to be screaming and yelling and throwing your stuff. You got to learn. You got to learn when to. Okay, you ain't got to exit. Stop running away from the situation, because that's not going to make it better, because you went over your boy's house, you went over your mama's house, you went out to get some drinks or whatever. It's not going to make it better, and it's not going to stop. When you get back, the same stuff going to be going on. So you might as well resolve it while you're there. Go to her, walk up on her. Don't be screaming at her when you're doing it. Don't walk up on her screaming, because she's going to assume a threat. Walk up on her and just say her name. And say her name. Apologize to her for whatever discrepancies you've done, or whatever she think you've done, or whatever. Tell her you'll fix whatever it is that's wrong. And then give her kisses. Sweet, tender, gentle kisses. She'll say things like, "You make me sick. Get off me." She don't really mean get off me. Women say that stuff. I've done it plenty of times with mine. And I would say, "Leave me alone. Get off me. You make me sick." But you know what? Secretly, I'd be smiling. I'd be smiling in the back like, "Make me so sick. Get on my nerves." And I'd be wanting to not smile, but sometimes I can't help it. I'll just break out laughing. So sometimes he would make me laugh, because I really ain't really that mad at him. I'm a little pissed at him, but I'm really not mad. I'm just a little pissed. And so if I'm just a little pissed and he does it, then I would be like, "Make me sick." But he used to do that stuff. So this was stuff that used to break the ice between that would break the ice within her. But this is some things I told him that I thought be better. Sometimes I would tell him, if I'm really, really mad at you, just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. I know I'm pissed at you. Give me a few minutes. And then you can approach. Don't do it right away. I would give him that sign, because I need just a minute. If I'm really, 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 really mad at you, I just need a minute just to vent. And then if you do it, I'm done. And sometimes even in the middle of my venting, I'll even stop it. You just got to know how to treat me. That's all. As women because more aggressive woman in your life, you can't be a punk. Okay, you can't be afraid to walk up on her and be a little punk. You're going to have to man up and be willing to step out and step to her. And I'm not, like I said, don't step to her aggressively. But you got to step to her manly. I mean, you walk up to her, because women, we want our men, we want a king. That's our desire, to have a king. And you will be the king if you act like a king. I'm not talking about ruling her, but I'm talking about being her king. Now, to view the king in a woman's world, you don't rule, but you have the authority. And she will follow you to the end of this earth if you're her king. It's hard to find a king. So if you're going to be in a relationship with women who are a little more aggressive and strong, you're going to have to be manly enough to be the king and know how to calm things down. Not engage in arguments with her, but know how to calm things down and how to have this conversation with her. You're going to have to be able to soften her up because she wants you to soften her up. She does. She may not act like it because she's screaming and yelling and but trust me, if you walk to her, grab her hand and grab her arms and pull her close to you and hug her, she's gonna be like, what the frick is he doing? Whoa. She's gonna feel love from you. She's not gonna really argue because she's gonna feel like you are trying to connect with her, or you really trying to show some emotion to her. Especially if you were a typical one who would walk around arguing with her. You know, calling her man. That's another thing I hate. Do not call your girlfriend, wife, whoever, man. She is not a man. You call her by her name. I hate when men do that. Man, I'm not a man. And I will correct the guy quick, calling me man. I am not a man. Do I look like a man to you? I'm not a man. No, nor do I act like one. And I don't sex like one. And I don't do like one. All woman here, okay? Don't call me man. I refuse to be called that. So, men, remember that. When you are having that discussion with her, don't call her man. That makes women mad too, because a lot of women don't appreciate that. But they don't know what else to say to you. Call her by her name. That will help diffuse things a lot easier than you calling her man. Because then she'll think, well, who are you talking to? If you're saying her name, Keisha, Tynesha, Yolanda, Brenda, whatever, call her by her name. Trust me. You will get more leverage out of doing that. That will help you with your argument if you call her by her name. Stay calm. Don't engage. I know she's going to say things that's going to make you upset, but you got to stay calm. Don't engage. Remember, the end result is to stop the fight. I've already told you some things about when a woman is upset about things. Now, like I said, it's about another woman. Dude, you got caught up. Just say you're sorry. You got to say you're sorry. Apologize for it and be the best boyfriend and husband you can be from that point on. Okay? That'll be the best you can do to help you resolve that. And you got to show and prove. You're going to work hard. You are going to work hard. But if you want to stay in that relationship, you better be willing to do it. I think that's pretty much all I have to tell you as far as ending the argument with her. Like I said, stay calm, call her name, walk up to her, grab her hand, try to pull her close, try to get as close to you as possible. But stand there and listen to her in her face and listen to her. A lot of times women will get distracted by that, especially when she's in love with a man. She will get distracted by that. When he looks at her, it will distract her. So she is not able to keep her mind on the argument she's making because you will distract her while you standing there in her face. She'll be trying to walk away from you or step back from you because she is distracted. You'll stand there in her face and then you walk towards her. She'll step back. She ain't worried about you hurting her. It's just that you're distracting her from being angry with you. So she'll back up so she can continue on. As long as you keep moving forward towards her and you grab her by the hand and then she stop moving forward and then you pull her close to you, you will end. She may cry. Let her do that. She asks you why. You need to tell her you're sorry. Make sure you kiss her and keep kissing her and tell her you're sorry and you're going to make it better. Keep that in mind. These things will end your argument so quick. Tell you. You got to try a little tenderness. You got to try it. It will help you. And it will help you resolve so many things. It will help you soften that woman. It will help you get through that time where you two are really stressing and struggling in that relationship. You'll thank me later. Trust me, it works. It works. Try it. Grab her hand. Kisses. Then if she's willing, hey, off to the bedroom. But dude, you better put it down. Don't be lazy, dude. You better put it down. You better make her feel that you're sorry. I'm not talking about hurt her, but let her feel you sorry. She need to know it. She need to feel it. Okay? All right. Let me know how it goes. Deuces.